begins in this Silk Cup Festival, where tonight it's the turn of that marvellous ex-hobo from Texas, Boxcar Willie, getting a really spirited reception from the fans here, who first took him to their hearts 5 years ago. His Wembley appearance then turned him literally overnight into a superstar, and America followed. Now Boxy is a member of the Grand Ole Opry, has sold around 5 million records worldwide, and he's all set to whistle up quite a storm tonight.
Well, the Lord made a hobo out of me. He took my soul and then he set it free. I travel around and around while I sing in every town. Yeah, the Lord made a hobo out of me. Well, the Lord gave me a big black train, my home in the sunshine and rain. I live a life of ease, well, I do just what I please. Yeah, the Lord made a hobo out of me. That's Chuck Jennings on the guitar. I said I'd settle down with married life. I married me a great big old wife. About that wife, I couldn't take the strain. I just caught the freedom train. Yeah, the Lord made a hobo out of me. Hey, the Lord made a hobo out of me. He took my soul and then he set it free. I travel around and around while I sing in every town. Yeah, the Lord made a hobo out of me. But friends, it wasn't the Lord that made a hobo out of me.
Who was?
Who was it?
Yeah.
Richard Nixon. I said I'd settle down and go to work, but a digging ditches makes my back hurt. I said I'd shovel down, I caught the southern bound. Yeah, the Lord made a hobo out of me. Hey, the Lord made a hobo out of me. He took my soul and then he set it free. I travel round and round while I sing in every town. Yeah, the Lord made a hobo out of me. Yeah, the Lord made a hobo out of me.
Said you like our new single. We're going to do it for you right now. And
well, the title of this song is called I'm Not the Man I Used to Be. I'm no hero, I'm no saint, but in her eyes no man has ever stood so tall and straight. And I've always wondered what a woman does when she finally sees her man is not the man he thought he was. I never was the man I used to be. Her loving eyes could only see what she wanted them to see. She saw a knight in shining armor. Oh Lord, he wasn't me. I never was the man I used to be. Now she tells me I've really changed, and the disappointment on her face almost makes me ashamed. I've tried to tell her I'm still not me, and I never was the man she thinks I used to be. to be. Her laughing eyes could only see what she wanted me to see. She saw a knight in shining armor. Oh Lord, he wasn't me. I never was the man I used to be. She saw a knight in shining armor, but Lord, he wasn't me. I never was the man I used to be.
We're going to put a little classical music in our act now. Now, we can play classical music right along with some of the great classic artists. We could play the Metropolitan Opry. We could play the Albert Theater. We could play all those places if we've ever asked.
You trade Hey! I don't want no scoobity-wahs in my classical song. This is a classical song. If you got any class, you don't go around and go scoobity-wahs, scoobity-wahs. If I'd wanted any classical songs, I'd have hired the Jordanaires to go scoobity-wah, scoobity-wah. How about just playing on your little steel guitar there and going, nee, whatever it is you do back there. No scoobity-wahs.
Boy, ain't got no playing stuff.
You trade. What makes you think I want some oom-pa-pas? This is not a polka band, a hillbilly country band. No scoobity-wahs, no oom-pa-pas, no cha-cha-cha.
Picture wagon.
Just go. Lippity-clop into the wind and rain. They'll keep going till they drop the lippity-clop, lippity-clop, lippity-clop into the lawn. There's a dress of calico for a pretty Navajo. Some roomy tails and tails for the settlers in the hills to get along.
Oh, listen to that high note. Don't y'all like them high notes when you hit them high notes? Get ready. Oh, I like them high notes right there. Oh, hey!
You get along, lippity-clop. Them folks in Shetland know all about that. They got them little Shetland horses up there.
Yeah.
They go lippity-lippity-lippity-lippity-lippity-lippity. You trade. Hey! Lippity-clop into the wind and rain. They'll keep moving till they drop the lippity-clop, lippity-clop, lippity-clop into the lawn. There's a calico on a pretty Navajo. Some roomy tails and tails for the settlers in the hills getting on.
There's that high note again. Boy, I like him high note. He just gets plumb up there outside. You can hear when he gets all the way. Oh, hey!
You do a little faster? I'm having trouble with my classical song. Get along, lippity-clop into the lawn.
still looks the same as I stepped down from the train. There to meet me was my mama and papa. Down the road, look, and there's Aunt Mary. Here go.
Who give him some alcohol?
Look at this.
I told you folks, please don't give the steel guitar any drinks.
What are you hollering in my mic in here?
You're singing it wrong.
How do you know I'm singing it
Because
wrong?
I wrote it.
You what?
You didn't write this
I
song.
just do.
No,
You what?
you didn't. No, you did not
Well,
write
get
it.
over there and sing it yourself then.
Don't you send him over here. They don't want to hear a drunk sing. No, sirree. No, they don't.
No!
I'll break you from sucking eggs, get you a guitar, and get down here and sing then. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I guess we're going to have to let him sing.
Don't let him breathe on you, boy. His breath kill cotton knee high.
He's done breathed on me.
Oh,
He's drinking 40-proof diesel fuel.
just get over there and get in front of that microphone and address that mic and let's get ready.
I'm ready. The old hometown looks upside down when you're laying on the ground. There's the old freight train that I just fell off of. Down the line I look and there runs Bessie. Good old Carol, but she's kinda messy. When you're laying in the green, green grass of home.
Now you'll do another one.
This is the tender part right here. It's tender.
Oh, Lord.
The old outhouse is still standing, though the catalog is used and gone. There's the old oak seat that I used to sit on. Down the line I'd run and try to make it, but sometimes I'd have to fake it. I guess that's why we have such green, green grass of home.
A spot of kidding around country style from Boxcar and steel guitarist Harlan. Earlier on, Boxy was telling me about his own green, green grass of home in Texas, where he lives with his wife and 2 sons, tending the cattle and the ranch, which is obviously his pride and joy.
By Texas standards, it's very, very small.
What's that then? How many acres?
Well, total, I think we have 153 acres.
Oh, small, modest little pad, that.
Yeah, very, very modest.
And what about your railroad museum? I know the history of the railroads are your big interest.
I wanted to bring that railroad museum over here. I would really love to do that because practically 3/4 of the things come from Great Britain and Europe. And it's in a 40-foot articulated lorry. You would call it a lorry van. It's one of the big semi-trucks. And I have glass cases all along the walls, and you go in the thing, and it's from the ceiling to the floor, and it's just memorabilia from all over the world. And it's painted kind of circus atmosphere on the outside. And I'm very proud of it.
From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, to the queen of flowing mountain by the Southfield body shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, can I launch some Hobo squall? No chains can be taken on the Wabash cannonball. Harlan Powell and his electrified pedal steel guitar. Well, the Eastern States are dandy, so the people always USA. From New York to St. Louis and Chicago, by the way. On the hills of Minnesota, where the rippling waters fall, no changes can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. Steve Solomon and his Stradivarius. She rolled into Birmingham one old December day. As she pulled into the station, you could hear all the people say, "There's a gal out there from Wembley. She's long and she's tall. She's a combination of the Wabash Cannonball." Chuck Jennings and his custom finger guitar. We could never leave the stadium tonight without thanking the man upstairs by way of a song, ladies and gentlemen. You've been so kind to us, I want you to join in on this one more time. When I get to glory, I'm gonna sing, sing, sing. I'm gonna let those hallelujahs ring. I'm gonna praise my blessed Savior's name. When I get to glory, I'm gonna sing, sing, sing. Well, up there, no cares will blind my eyes as I walk along by my Jesus' side. But there I know I will see him again. When I get to glory, I'm gonna sing, sing, sing. When I get to glory, I'm gonna sing, sing, sing. I'm gonna let those hallelujahs ring. I'm gonna praise my blessed Savior's name. When I get to glory, I'm gonna sing, sing, sing. One more time. When I get to glory, I'm gonna sing, sing, sing. I'm gonna let those hallelujahs ring. I'm gonna praise my blessed Savior's name. When I get to glory, I'm gonna sing, sing, sing. When I get to glory, I'm gonna sing, sing, sing.
All the songs that I have ever put out on record, I get requests, I guess, for this next song. It's about as many requests as I get for any song that we've ever done. And it always gives me a thrill to do Papa's Old Pocket Watch. The funeral was over, and the family had gathered around the old home place. Oh, there was a sadness and stillness over the farm, 'cause we all missed my papa's smiling face. My mother walked over to the mantel and got Papa's old pocket watch. She said, "Here, son, your dad wanted you to have this old watch. It's not worth much, but it still runs." A tear came to my eyes. I stood there holding that old watch. For I noticed by every number there'd been carved a notch. A smile came across my mother's face torn with strife, and she said, "Your papa put those notches there, son. You see, that was his way of marking events he liked best in his life. You see that notch by the one? He put it there the day we were wed. And that notch by the two, why, son, that's the very notch that represents you. The notch by the 3, 4, 5, and 6 was carved when your brothers and sisters was born. And he put a notch by the 7 when we bought this old place from Mr. Horn. And he put a notch by the 8 the day that you started to school. And he put a notch by the 9 when you married your own precious jewel. And he put a notch by the 10 when he saw his first grandchild that he so admired. And just a few short years ago, he put a notch by the 11th, the day that he retired. Now your papa always said the 12 was reserved for him after he was laid to rest. So you see, son, that was his way of marking events in his life that he liked best. And friends, there is 12 notches on this old watch today. It hangs over a picture of my papa, smiling in that old familiar way. But oh, how wrong you were, Mom, when you handed me Papa's old pocket watch and said, "Here, son, it's not worth much, but it still runs." God love you. Thank you very much. You're the greatest audience in the world. When you're living in Great Britain, everybody is your neighbor. On this one thing you can rely. They'll all come to see you. They'll never, never grieve you, singing, "You'll come to see us by and by." You'll come, you'll come, well, y'all come to see us when you can. You'll come, you'll come, well, y'all come to see us now and then. How about a nice round of applause for my fabulous band, the Texas Train Man, ladies and gentlemen. They are country. May the good Lord take a liking to you, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you. We love you, each and every one. One more time. Well, grandma's a wishing they come to the kitchen now, help us do the dishes right away. Well, even though they're leaving and grandma's a grieving, here's what you hear her say. Y'all come, y'all come, y'all come, y'all come. Well, y'all come to see us when you can. Y'all come, y'all come, y'all come, y'all come. Well, y'all come to see us now and then.
Wembley Festival's favourite country son, Marty Martin, alias Boxcar Willie, winding up this series of Sing Country, together with his fine group, the Texas Train Men. I hope we've managed over the weeks to capture for you some of the excitement and the great music of this international event, the biggest festival of its kind to be seen outside America. We hope to be back here next year. Look forward to your company then. For now, from Wembley 85, a very good night to you from all us country folk.